Hey, good morning, everybody. This is the professor with Day Trading for Success. So we're going to be starting to do a series of videos with some new strategies that I'm working on. First of all, let me get this. Please make sure you read this disclaimer. I am not a licensed financial advisor. Please seek the advice of someone licensed before you try to follow any of the trading demonstrations or any of the strategies or indicators that I show here. So right now I have on here a 1 minute chart. I'm going to be looking to trade Tesla or Nvidia or both today. So you can see I have a 1 minute chart. I have the multi-chart alignment indicator right here. This is all part of that. These vertical lines that show the different candle sentiment times. And then I have the trading dashboard up here. I don't have the market up here only because I will be reading, which you normally see me have over like in this area. It's actually hidden here. So I do still have it here, I believe. Yeah, there it is. But for this case, we may be doing the ask and the bid, and we may be doing the flatten key, and probably won't be doing the reverse based on, I do have traders with me here trading with me today. Charlie's not in the studio this morning, so we'll mostly be talking as far as answering any chat, and but I probably won't be answering any chat. And then we have traders in the studio as well, besides Alan behind me here. So this is the scalping indicator down here. Again, that's trader dashboard. Multi-time alignment. This is the market magnet, which you see right in here. Okay, and then down here is a day chart that I have. I don't have anything marked out yet how I'm going to mark it out. I'm going to do it with you this morning, and then we're going to trade right at the open. Okay, so this is the active trader. This is the level 2. This is a 15-minute chart. This is a 5-minute chart with the MACD. This is a different 5-minute chart showing Nvidia. Actually, I'm going to change this to a 1-minute chart. So it'll be easier for me to see what's going on here if I want to switch stocks. They don't normally do this way, so I'm kind of calling this out different. Then I have a reduced for screen management here, a 30-minute chart, a 1 hour, and a 4 hour chart. So right now we're going to go ahead and set up Tesla. Give me some support and resistance lines based a bit on the RV strategy. This is a 5-minute 10-day chart. So I'm going to go ahead and mark basically the levels of the Fibonacci. So that's 488.54. And we'll go ahead and mark it down at 410.23. So this is high to low. It's always left to right. Okay, so there's our first support and resistance lines that may come into effect here when we trade the open, which is in just a few minutes. So it's like 11 minutes away. So we're going to go ahead and do it again. And since I just stole my other 5-minute chart for something else, the other way we're going to do it is on a 2-day 5-minute. So we'll go ahead and mark those fibs again, and we'll do the low down here is 433.43. And we'll click it up here to 474.40. And we're going to make those a different color so we don't get confused what is the sooner Fibonacci levels. Now, Fibonacci is considered to be nature's mathematical formula by many, and it's sort of a patterns that repeat. Now, if you're really trading by Fibonacci, you're really going to trade with the different levels. I'm using the RV strategy techniques here, which is in Day Trading Volume 1. I'll have a link to that, but we're just using those support and resistance strategy from that book, but we'll be kind of doing a combination of the open strategy, which is Day Trading Volume 4. We'll be reading the candlestick pattern book, candlestick patterns, which is in the candlestick pattern playbook, Day Trading Volume 2. And I'll be always thinking about how Mark Douglas says every trade can go against you, trading in the zone, and then holding on to my winners a little longer is Tom Hougaard, best loser wins, although that probably won't come into play here. So anyway, we do have the first bits of support and resistance levels, and then we'll be talking about how I use these indicators too. But let's go ahead and see if if I can make any historical data levels here with the 4-hour, which is the furthest back most respected one. So this is our price action right here, and I don't have ATR set up, so we'll see if I have the time to do that. But let's get a couple of these levels. So that's way back here at 478. I don't expect to see that, but we'll mark that. We're going to mark this level here. That could come into play today for sure. We'll mark this level and these wicks. Now, why would I do this? This is where the action has abruptly turned around or rested for a moment before it turned around, and it might do it again. That's the whole idea of a pattern, is that it might repeat itself. So that's why I mark these. So I don't go real crazy here. And I'm not zooming in to be exact because, you know, the strategy, it does call for you to be exact, and it's a good way to start thinking about things. But I mean, basically support and resistance lines, guys, they're guidelines. They're guidelines. So, you know, you want to look at a lot of things when you're thinking about getting in or not. So today is the what is today? Today is the 27th. So yeah, this is yesterday. So yesterday's close was 454.13. Let me do your ATRs real quick here. So we're just going for today. We're going for $200, but we'll be happy with $100. So this is low share size, and we're just trying to to try to make squeak out a living or help us. So the ATR down there says $23.8088. So we're going to call it 23, and we want to divide that by 2, which of course is 1150. And then we subtract that from the close to get it a low level for today, we hope. So 454. So racing the clock here, guys, because the market's opening in a moment. So we have a 442.63. This will be our ATR low number we're looking at. Now remember, ATR is just one number. I understand that, but we're trying to kind of find the center of where that ATR is for the day, and then where the high and low we might expect it to move within the channel. So let's do it again for... So we ended up with 442.63. Now we want to add... Oh, I made that the high. Oops. Sorry, I made that green. That's red. Some of you are screaming already. Okay. And now we're going to add the entire ATR amount onto that low, and we know that's the high, so $23. So 442.63 plus $23. So we're at 465.63 is what this level is. 465.63. Probably didn't need the calculator for that. 465.63. Oops. Yeah, 65.63. I'm always looking around my microphone here. This is green. We're extending, and we're going to make that a triple. And we're going to say, okay. So now we have levels to expect, and we're still doing great on time. Still got almost 6 minutes. Let me just see here. So I've got the spread sitting here to watch. This might pop around a bit, but I also look at the active trader a lot here too. For my market maker, it's hard to look away from what the market maker is going to give me. And this is what this is right here. So I think I actually I have it on day still. Okay, so we'll wait to trade. Make sure you're on day. Make sure you're on auto send. You know, if you don't know how to, I have lots of videos that show you how to set up your platform here. If you're going to try to scalp, you know, you really need the right tools. I know a lot of you are scalping on different platforms. This is exclusively Thinkorswim that I'm showing you here today. And we're going to try this new strategy where we are maybe trading the open candle. It's exciting, but you want to keep your share size low. Actually, I'm going to lower it from 50. guys, when I think about that, I'm going to go down. We were talking about 50. I'm going to go down to 25. Now, what you're going to see me maybe do differently here is, that's like a quarter of my max position, right? So you're going to see me go in and out of trades by buying market and selling market, but also selling the ask and buying the bid. If I feel like I can get in, I'll do it. Sometimes I'm not. The spread's going to be pretty bad, so when I'm going for small share size, this can hurt. Now, a lot of the traders here only trade ask and bid, and it's something to consider. I just, as you know, if you watch me trade, I like to get into the move, and often I'm in competition, and everybody has to have the same settings in the competition that we run. So there's no FOMO about how to do that. So today is a little bit different because we're starting a new strategy that I'm hoping to carry on, which is basically was the idea of the students that I work with in the Bahamas. And there was some confusion. They're not my students on Day Trading for Success. They are high school students. I call them students. And I grew up there, so I have relationships. So a lot of them end up being friends, and parents end up being some of the people that are on my Zoom things. But we basically have a closed studio here. But, I do trade with people on Zoom a lot, and we're hoping to do something streaming next year. I've been working on that for a while. I know a lot of you have been waiting for that. So this could be one of the strategies that we do with that, so I don't feel so concerned about people losing money, because I'm very concerned about that. And somebody had mentioned, and I thank him for his advice. It's a win-win. Just put a good disclaimer up there, and you don't have to worry about it and all that. But I do worry about it. It's not about being sued. It's about you guys, anybody, losing money because knowing, having it happen to myself, large numbers, because I thought I knew how to scalp, and I watched people scalp, and I thought I could do it. And I lost my ass early on, a lot of money, and it took a while to really get into the groove. So it's so seductive that you can look at trading on a video of somebody trading on YouTube and think that you can just do it. And a lot of you know exactly what I'm talking about. And you might, and some of the worst things that can happen is that you can do it right away. And then suddenly, when you're really confident, then it slams you and says, no, you can't do this. So anyway, so my overall message I was trying to say is when we do stream, it's going to be very low share size. And then, that there'll be certain people will make all those announcements that'll be allowed to be on the streaming. So, but yeah, you have to protect yourself. You have to be very careful, have a day trading plan, maximum loss per trade, maximum loss per day. And we're only like a minute away, guys. And then, and I'll probably go in market when I first go in. And then just stick to that plan. Stick to that plan. It's so hard. It's the hardest thing in trading. I can't say it enough, and you hear me say it all the time. All right, so here we go. I'll be, at first, a lot of these indicators mean nothing. It's just about getting into position. And I don't know. I'm going to watch the action for the first few seconds and then see about going long or short. That's our studio kitten. Hello? Yeah. All right, so here we go. We'll see what happens here. Just a few seconds. It's when she walks in front of the screen that the problem is at the open. Okay, here we go. Is it going to go down? It's going down, going up. I'm going to go down first, guys. Let's just see if that's going to work for me or not. We'll try to get a quick trade in. No, it's going up instead. It's going back and forth. So I went ahead and went in, took a huge chance here by going in and for short. And I'm not loving the action, but I'll take a quick Oh man, did you see how that slipped? So I was at 20 bucks, and because of market, but you see how that arrow turned it around right there? That's the buy sell oscillator. So I was a little worried about riding that, continuing to ride that down. So I'm going to go ahead and grab it there long this time and hope that that buy sell oscillator is correct. Don't have much of cushion here. So yeah, it's going against. But it's only 25 shares, so we're not taking a huge chance. So we're going to try to scalp out a couple $100. Now, as it zooms up, I will sell the ask so I don't get that slip. If it does zoom up, of course. So we're hoping it doesn't fade and we get an upward move. There was 23 bucks. So, you know, we're going to go for like, when I see into the 20s, I try to get out in that general area. So I'm trying, there I am there trying to get out. It's a little different than you normally see me trade market. And the market would fill instantly. But see, I'm up to $32. And that was the first candle. Now, actually, that's the second candle now. So, so now we're going to reassess for a minute. We have a tiny cushion. Let's see what happened with Nvidia. So Nvidia's kind of went back and forth too here. So let's see. Actually, this is too big. Too big. And there's all my indicators, and they make a big mess. So I'm not getting FOMO. We got time here, so we'll spend a few minutes trading this morning before I move on to other stuff. And you know, again, my platform is very sensitive. I think I'm in the middle of a conversation with somebody who says, how do you get it to move like that? And I recommend to go to episode 3. And I think his latest comment was that Charlie told me was, you misunderstand. I'm not talking about your platform. I'm talking about your, you know, the candlesticks or whatever. Yeah, that's part of the platform. Not to beat that up, but yeah, that's part of the platform. You know, it will absolutely speed up and change the way your charts look when you speed up the platform. All of this is part of your platform. So no, I didn't misunderstand. So yeah, you got to try those things and then come back to me. If you've tried all those tricks that I show on episode 3, EP3, just type in EP3, then, and they don't work, then let's continue our conversation. Maybe on email would be better because I can get more in depth with you. All right, so I'm looking at the level 2. I'm not sure. I mean, this is, I could have captured that going down. That was quite a few dollars as I was talking there. I'm just trying to see, is it going to continue to just fade here? Or is it going to go up? So, honestly think, I don't know if it's going to recover here. So I'm looking at everything here. These are half and whole dollars, so it hit that. Okay, so it is going back up now. So let's see what's going to happen here. So can I get into that move on a dip, or do I want to go short? Wow, there it goes way down. So the sellers were right at the top here, guys, of the indicators. So I'm telling you that it does look more like short than long here. And it broke the even dollar. Wow. I'm just going to go ahead and get in that. And I wanted to get in with market just so I would get in. And, you know, that's not I didn't get the best position, 446.68. So let's see. Yeah, I'm losing my profits here. So I'll buy the bid to get out if it shows me like a $20 green. But it's going the other way. So I may actually add to my position in one of these occasions where I get down to 50 shares and take a chance that it's going to go back down. But we'll see. I mean, it did drop off below that, so that's a little scary that it didn't hit the top of the volume with the sellers. So there it goes down. And then it's a question of, do you want to ride a little bit further? Okay. So I buy the bid to get out as it's going down, and I'll get the most amount of money from that trade. But see, it might not pick me up, and then I go, why did I just get out at market? You know. So I'm not getting greedy at 25 shares. That's a whole point it's moved when I get that. So I hit 57, and we're going nice and safe here for the open, low share size, and try to build our position upward here. So as this comes up, I think I will try to, let me just see if it's going to keep going up for a minute here. Yeah, so it's fading. So I think I could have captured that on an upward Yeah, I'm going to see if I can get in. There, I did get in, sell the ask. So I will try to buy the bid again. Now I'm looking for the $20 number or 1 point with Tesla so that each trades at least around $20. But, you know, if I see the price action moving, you know, kind of funky, I may bail out quicker. There was 15, 18. Yeah, okay. So I'll go ahead and see if I can pick that up. I did. So we're up to $77. Now, you could just sit and have ridden that all the way down. I am trying to show you a little bit of a safer way to trade this. And, you know, you might think that it might not be for you. This is, you know, everybody trades a different way. So I'm just I'm looking for this to maybe get up a little higher up to the 445 before I try it again, but it may just keep fading here. There we go. I tried to get up to at least the 50 cent. I didn't get picked up. There we go. Now I got picked up. So again, we're going to just wait for the same thing to happen again and ride the trend down safely. And if it zips way up, I'm just going to get out. So, we're looking for, again, I'm looking for about $20. Now you could trade with brackets. I know some of the traders do that. I'm not liking the price action here. I'm just going to get out at 96. So it's kind of resting on this. Let me just kind of zoom so you guys can see. It was kind of resting down here on the 45, 44, even, or 44, 43.50 on this line. Now it's back. And this is a support level that I marked here from, you saw me on the 4 hour. The sellers went down there. So, you know, we got a bunch of things saying maybe this is done going down. So I'm just going to kind of, you know what, I'm watching Nvidia. So everything's going down. So the market must be going down. So we just want to safely try to squeak some out here. We don't want to go crazy this morning. So, and hopefully you're learning the teaching moment here by the way I'm trading this. So I called that right. I don't think I would have got up to 20. This did go up, but now I'm not sure it's going to continue to go up. I don't have a pattern to go by here. I got to quit looking at this. But see how the scalping indicator, and these are great indicators to get, guys. I have links to everything here, but I won't go on and on about that today. But now I'm wondering if it has topped out here. So what are we at? 445.60. That could be the top of that. Yeah, I'll go ahead and see if I can get in. I got in. Okay. Now I'm not as sure about this move going down, but we'll see. There it goes. All right, so it looked like it was slow. Oh, could have got out. It was almost in the 20 range there. I'll go ahead and try that there. It's just not giving me as much confidence right now with its moves. So now this is true scalping that we're doing, okay? Now it's hard for people to believe, but I run it over 90% accuracy of scalping. But people say, oh, you don't post losing days. That does not mean I don't have losing days. I have many definitely losing trades. And yeah, I know you guys can just go for it if I'm talking. You know, that was kind of a no-brainer. But now we are at the ATR. So you can turn around here. This is the spot where I would turn around. So that's 442.50 maybe I would look to turn around. So be careful there. That is the ATR low level in its range. So I'm actually looking to buy on this one here if it dips me down close to that. But it seems to have stopped ahead. It got down there at 76 and then turned around. So playing it long is definitely risky. The way on this is such a downward trend that I'm thinking that even though I think it's going to stop there, I think I'd rather get an upward swing here and against this. Now it's using this 82 as a resistance. So I'm going to go ahead and try to get in there. So I got in and hope that it doesn't. Now remember, I can always add to my position, which I might do if I get it the wrong way. But we don't want to lose all this. I was just saying, like, I'm feeling less confident in this trade as I was in the downward one. I feel like it might be starting to tell us that that it's got a bottom near the ATR. So it's a little risky, but I didn't really want to play it long, honestly, not with this downward movement. There we go. Just wait it out. Wait it out. Don't immediately double down. Unless you're hitting your max loss, wait it out. You know, wait for the move to present itself. Yeah, it's starting to consolidate. I'm looking at Nvidia going up over there too. I may think about switching stocks here. So yeah, I'm not liking this move at all right now. So it's just starting to go up. So I'm going to look for a way to get out of this upward climb. If I can get out of this, let's see. I might just have to buy out and take a bad position here. Yeah, it's getting worse. So no, there it went. It just went down. Oh, I missed that move there. I think it's turning around. So I want to get out. I'm just hoping I can get out for something that I tried to get out there at even money and I couldn't get it. There we go. All right, I think I made a buck. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and switch, guys, to Nvidia, since now Tesla is creating a more difficult way to read, and this is going to be a little slower action for us, a little bit more controllable. So let's see what we can do here. Now I'm going to up this to 50 shares, and let's see what we can get. So I think we were at 113 that we can add to whatever we're making here. It is going down, so maybe it will continue to go down over there. Let's keep an eye on oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Not the SPY. Sorry, I know I'm missing the moves here, guys. I'm just trying to stay so I can keep an eye on stuff. Obviously, everybody can take their own trade. Wow, Tesla's still going way down. It broke this. I'm thinking about going back there now. A little bit of FOMO there. So it seemed like it was done going down over there. So I was kind of like, wait a minute. All right, so I went in short here, and we'll see. A little bit more share size because we're not moving as fast over here. Sellers were dropping there, but overall it's a huge downward move. So we're going to play the down, but no one knows. No one knows for sure. Just the puppet master knows, right? So I was going to trade just 15 minutes, but I don't think we're going to be at our 200. So it may go a little longer, and then or just not go for the 200. So here we go. Now we got a downward move. Let's make a new low. Let's get me into the $20 ranges up here, and I will feel comfortable getting out. There was 19. Slowing down. I'm just going to go ahead and take that if it lets me. Yeah, so $18, and then of course it went down more. So now we have another $18, and let's assess what we're looking at here. So it hit a new low and then bounced up a little bit. The sellers are kind of coming up, but as you see, overall volume's dropping, and that's what happens as we go on here. So it's harder and harder to read. Tesla is just still going straight down, guys. That's the more exciting, more volatile one. This is a bit safer to trade. It has seemed to have made a little bit of a stopping area here, but not on the 5-minute. So let's see if we can, if we're going to play this long off of that level, or if we're just going to try to I think I'm going to go for a dip here again. I mean, I'm going to try to get in short. So I'm in short again, thinking that short is the move still. So we'll see. It's got the market magnets right there. There's your 9. Here's your 20. Here's your VWAP. I mean, this is saying that it's going up, but I'm going to play the overall trend, and I tried to get a better position up there to go back down. So we'll see. Now, I did not mark Nvidia out, as you can see, so I'm at a little bit of a disadvantage other than just reading the half and whole dollar lines here. So it bothers me a bit that I forgot I should have come over here and marked this while we were waiting. Looks like it's decided that it's going to turn around. So what we will do is we will add to our share size before we bail out in hopes that it goes back down. But let's just see. So that's at 137. That would be the first place I would think about adding, is at 137. I went to 136.71. Probably not, actually. I would wait till it gets a bit higher to double down on this, which is not the smartest way to trade, if you know, to double down. But again, the buyers did not make it to the top. So that's signaling me that it's not real strong upward. And then we're dealing with an overall downward trend. This is just a pullback, you know, from that, a retracement. So let's see if it's, at least that's what I'm telling it is. That's what you are. That's what we are. Now we've got a second 1 minute green candle, but overall, you know, a multi-time alignment saying we want to go down. So on this stock at a $13 cushion. Okay, so now we're up to the 37. Here's where I thought about turning around. Let's see, here's the other area that it reversed. Okay, so this could be completely turning around. So I have to think about it before I average my short position. You know, because right now I'm red on this stock. So, but I know I have 113 on the other stock. So overall volume's down, but buyers are winning out very strongly here, actually. So let's see if we can, kind of feeling that I'm going the wrong way on this stock right now. But let's see if this continues to go up off this, you know, if it breaks this previous retracement. I don't like the fact that I don't have any fibs or anything set up here to give me more data or historical data lines here. So it's turning back around. Here's some volume coming in. So if that pulls that magnet up, I am going the wrong way for sure. So let's keep an eye on that. Getting ready to buy out if there's a pop up here, because I just don't want to end up being in a $30, $40 upward, you know, move against me. So the sure way to get out is to do market. Yeah, I'm going to get out, guys. That's normally not, you don't hear a double ring normally on market. That's a little concerning. But I looked at Tesla going up as well. Of course, now I could have made money. There it goes. So you can see the buy-sell oscillators telling you that it's going to turn around there. So I think I'm going to switch back basically because I never marked this out. So I could take the time to mark it out with the little time we have left, or I could switch stocks. I'm going to switch stocks. We're going to get down to 25. So our goal was 200, but, you know, we're doing fine if we don't make that. Only because I don't have the time. And I didn't want to go larger share size with you guys. So, but obviously, if you'd gone 100 shares, you could have a lot more money here. So, all right. So is it going to bank off that fib? It's telling us that it wants to go back up here. Are we going to make a bull flag? I'm going to go ahead and buy the bid. I'm in thinking it's going to go long. I'm hoping it's going to bounce back up, but that could be a mistake. got all these are like shackles, and we have the buy sell oscillator telling you it's going to turn around. So, and then if this doesn't, well, it did go halfway, so it's not, it can't make an official bull flag, but we keep, I know I see some of you are higher share size up there. That's great if it's working for you. I'm trying to keep it nice and safe here. Just really, the action has just slowed way down here. So we might want to take smaller moves here just to stair step our way up if it's possible to go up rather than down. Oh, I clicked that at the wrong spot. So I tried to get out there, but you see it here trying to pick me up. Yeah, I don't like the way that's continuing to go down, so I tried to get out, but it doesn't look like it's going to get me, and that's too bad. Okay, so we're going to cancel that, and now we're getting hurt. So let's see if we can get a dip down here for a little bit more. Oh, it's going back up now. I was about to add to that, but oh no, it might come. It's got to break this fib now. Try to pick it up again. It's just the fact that it's barely moving here is just with this low share size, it's going to be really hard to make any money. So it's just barely moving now. So that's the exact same position I tried to get out before. Doesn't want to go there. You know, if I push market, it's going to be like a $20 negative, you know, against me because of the slippage and the spread. I mean, because of the spread. Yeah, it's just this price action is just redonkulous now. So without larger share size, guys, I'm thinking about calling it a day because I could get in and out of these with a little bit larger share size, but there we go. Finally, it picked me up. So that's 124. Let me just try to look at this for a minute here, guys, just to see what we're doing. Now, if I had been trading the 500 shares, obviously, you guys see me do that a lot. It's a lot more money. But this is what we're thinking about doing. I'm a little worried it might not be with this low share size that people were saying 25 to 50, max 100. I didn't see a play to really average down much because I'd like it to be moving. You can see the sensitivity here on my wicks are just. This is one of the main things about getting a faster layout that affects your charts and everything else is building the layout from scratch. Get rid of everything else, build it the way you like it, and then save it. And then always put your saved one on every morning, because even when you talk to Think or Swim, they will tell you they do not reconcile. It does not reconcile all the trades that you make. It will not reconcile, and then that will slow down. It slows down. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about something else. My brain is interrupting my thought process. So, but yeah, so you want to always put in the one you've built that's brand new so that it can be the fastest it can be. And that's what I do every morning, besides having, no latency and, other things. And then you get this kind of sharp wick action, which, there's a lot of patterns we haven't talked about that aren't even in day trading volume 2, like umbrellas and other things where the wicks come into play. I try not to do a lot of pattern reading where the wicks are huge into play, because a lot of times they don't show, or they even show longer. They show inaccurately depending on what platform you're trading on or how fast your platform is or whatever. So you have to think about that. Anyway, this is a brand new setup where I changed the decimals on some things, and I kept them on others, and then I put in, like this doesn't have the market, and it's just something that anybody should be able to have if you set it up right. So look, I missed this play down. So we captured the only up move there was right here, barely. And I didn't feel confident about it. That's one of the reasons I got out. So, but now look at it, huh? Jeez, it just keeps going down. So I should get in this move. So it's breaking the whole dollar up there. Oh, it just broke it. There it goes. So I'll try to get in it again. Let's see if I can write it down for a little bit more, because it just seems like taking candy from a baby here. Famous last words. See if we can get up a little further. This is 25 shares doing this, guys. Nice and safe. Here we go, 148. So I think I'm going to call it a day there. You guys can keep trading. So just so I've got some other stuff I'm going to be doing today. So I wasn't really planning to trade as long as I have traded this morning. I was going to go 15 minutes, but I think it seems like if you keep writing this down today, guys, watch your action. I'll put this out for all of you that aren't here with me on Zoom, so you can kind of see the new strategy we're talking about. I think I had one bad trade out of all the trades, and that was on Nvidia, but I still ended up being slightly green over there, right? $1.75. So you add that to that, and we got $150. So 150 bucks times 5, 750 a week, right? 3,000 a month. How much will 3,000 a month help you? Now you saw how I did it. And it was really, really safe. At no time did I feel like I was going to go 150 down or even 75 down, a 2-to-1 ratio. But, I've been doing this a long time, and I do use these indicators, and I do use support and resistance lines. And maybe tomorrow, if I put another one out like this, we're planning to keep trading this. I don't know how many I'll be mic'd up for. I'll mark out both stocks so I feel more comfortable. Yeah, okay. So Charlie just got here too, and I think I'm going to be heading out, guys. So listen, thanks for watching. Be careful out there. Trading a sim first. Always stay inquisitive. You always got to keep learning as a trader, depending on what kind of market you're trading in. I don't mean just bull and bears. I mean, markets move in different ways, and so a strategy that's working for you one day might suddenly not be working again, and you don't get it through your head, and you keep losing money. But anyway, so always keep learning, and go green out there, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.